Hi everybody, welcome to the channel, welcome to today's video. I'm going to go down to Ballsbridge Tesco again, but this time I've got no intentions of actually doing that Ballsbridge Tesco area. Just going to walk down there and back, see what we get. I have had a drive along there earlier. Oh, and the trolley's blown over. I was going to say it's windy, so hit that like or subscribe button for me. Be great to have your company today. I will pick the trolley up once I've finished my tea, which Lauren's made me. Thanks, Lauren. Nice cup of tea for the journey. And let's see what we get. Right everyone, you can see from my introduction how windy it's suddenly become. It's got really windy. Ooh. Do this bit, the wind blows a lot of stuff in there. Not strong enough to blow bottles in there though, that's just been chucked in there. So basically the plan is today I'm going to go down to Ballsbridge Tesco's. I just turn left before I actually go right, and I make my way down there. I know it's certainly in need of a litter pick. I've already picked, believe it or not, 2 great big heavy bags of sand that were on the floor. And I haven't come far, and this trolley is extremely heavy all of a sudden. So the wind's not going to be blowing this over at the moment. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I mean, it's certainly stopping the bags flapping around everywhere. But they're really heavy. Never seen the tyres on the trolley look a little bit flat before. So what I'm going to do, just get this, I'm probably going to have to dump these bags over on the green. Oh dear. Probably going to have to just dump them on the green now. I can see the litter picking man's ring because he's left a few bags there as well. So I'll add this pile to his. Really heavy. So yeah, I'll add this pile to his and put some fresh bags on. Right, so put some fresh bags on the trolley. They're my 2 bags on the left, 2 bags from the council on the right. Seems like I've got the disco behind me, so 2 bags so far. Let's see what we get. Right, it's bin day tomorrow, so I need to distinguish between what's been left out for the dustman. like this and what's just been tipped, so I won't touch that. So yeah, a couple of bags so far. They were just dumped over there, which is annoying. But I'll make my way down there. I've got the allegedly the world's fastest trainers on. So I bought these a couple of years ago, but unfortunately I've been injured for 2 years, not run for 2 years, which is frustrating. So I was hoping still to run under 20 minutes for 5k. So I bought my favourite set of trainers, which are the New Balance. These are the top of the range ones actually. These are the New Balance RC Elites Mark II. So I thought I'd better start getting my money's worth out of them as I'm not running. So I'm just wearing them as everyday shoes at the moment. I am a New Balance, I'm a New Balance man, to be honest. I do like New Balance gear. Probably a little bit prejudiced towards them. But yeah, look, it's just what I like. We all have our likes and dislikes. And I just like New Balance stuff. Highly recommend them. Not cheap, but like running on springs. Like running on springs. So yeah, got these on. Got a couple of other pairs in the shed as well. Not this though. A couple of other New Balance brands. I've got the brand that's one underneath. They have like a carbon plate inside them. Springs you forward, allegedly. Listen, I'm too old to really worry about times that much. I'm never going to get close to what I did run for 5k as a younger man. But I would have liked to have broken 20 minutes on Christmas Day on 2022. I've done a 5k time trial. And I absolutely gunned it. And I ran 20 minutes and 1 second. I failed by 1 second to get to the 20-minute barrier. I was so frustrated with myself. I think had I gone out a little bit later in the day and the air was a little bit warmer, I probably would have done it. But the air was cold, and it just made it that little bit more difficult. But never mind, listen. I was 55 years old at the time. I don't think 20 minutes and 1 second is a bad time for a 55-year-old. But yeah, since then I got injured not long after, and not run since. Hoping to make a return though later this year. I'll just have to see how it goes in the meantime. It looks like the litter picker's been here today from the council, because there was a couple of bags further back. And there's these 2 bags which are LBH, London Borough of Hillingdon. So I might not have as much to do as I thought. I won't complain. I'm sure the residents of Hillingdon will give me something to pick up. There's never been a day without it. Oh, here goes old Barry Schumacher. Go on, Barry. For the first time in a long while actually, it's much cooler. It's only about 70 Fahrenheit today, which is 21 in new money. Have a pan up towards the sky. You can see them clouds whipping across quite quickly. As I said, it is quite windy. It does look like it's going to rain. They certainly look a bit darker that way. If I get wet, I get wet. It's certainly not thunderstorm rain. I ain't got to worry about lightning, so if I get wet, so be it. Won't be the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last. Well, I'm nearly down there. From my house, it's probably about 1,100 meters. As I said, I'm not being disappointed by the residents. There's a nice healthy pile here. And I've just noticed across the road there's some more bags from the Hillingdon bin man. So this lady lets me cross. Thank you, love. Thank you, fella. Thank you. I think what I'll do is just empty this trolley. And put it with this pile that the Hillingdon guys picked up. Empty the trolley. And then I know the crews will collect this tomorrow. So that's bags 3 and 4. Wow, look at that. It's so windy, it's blowing the bags inside out. Look. Need to get some weight in there. A bit sharpish. Probably finding that sand just round the corner done me a favour. So yeah, there was something I was going to ask you guys actually, as you're here joining me on today's journey. I was just thinking, as I've passed the 320 subscribers, I was thinking, I wonder where people watch these videos. It was just got me a little bit intrigued. You watch them in the kitchen whilst cooking the dinner, or you just maybe on the train to work. I know I've got a few people over the other side of the Atlantic who are watching these videos, which is nice. Great to have you along. Thanks for joining me. So yeah, why don't you let me know in the comments how you sort of tend to watch these videos. Maybe out in the car when someone's driving along, you think, oh, I'll watch a bit of YouTube. Come see the obliterators getting on. Very good. In the bath. I suppose there's all sorts of places. But yeah, let me know. Tell me in the comments. Be interesting to see. So coming up, I'm going to briefly leave Hillingdon, and then, as I said, the Bulls Bridge is in Hounslow. Oh, there's another Barry Schumacher over there. It's in Hounslow. Oh. So, Hounslow use different coloured bags. Caused a lot of traffic noise today. So yeah, Hounslow use different coloured bags, but as I'm only popping in and out, and I've emptied them bags just back there a little bit, I've probably got enough with 2 bags to get me in and out. Bloody hell, diesel fumes. Everyone seems to be in a hurry today. Maybe they've been told that Apophis is coming earlier than planned. If you don't know what Apophis is, it's an asteroid that's going to pass extremely close to the Earth in 2029. By extremely close, I mean like paper thin close, with even about a 3% chance it might hit us. Don't panic, it's still years away, but it's quite a big asteroid. It's 1,300 feet tall. It'll pack a hell of a wallop if it hits you. So I think all these people have decided they're going to make a run for it. Maybe they've heard Apophis is coming today. Have a look on Google if you've got nothing to do. Apophis 2029. It could ruin your day. Well, I think we're being the bearer of that bad news, I better get onto something a bit more enlightening. Ballsbridge Tesco's, well, the grass bit anyway. The Tesco's is actually the other side of the main road there. You go through Stinky Underpass to get to it. Called Stinky Underpass. Well, let's give it its better name, Piss Bridge. It absolutely stinks there, unfortunately. People using it as a bloody toilet. So there are a few cans here. I will get them, but what I'm trying to do is just get these 2 bags back to where I just dropped the other 2 bags, put them with that pile from the council so they can get picked up tomorrow morning. Don't want to leave them over the weekend. So you saw my video here a couple of weeks ago, the Ballsbridge bash, so I put it all in pretty good order. Look at it. There's loads the other side of the fence as well. It's just one of them places, I'm afraid. It makes you almost want to give up doing it, because you just think, I'll do this today, maybe I'll come back in a week or so when I'm not doing a YouTube video and it'll look like this again, and the council might come and clean it, and then it'll look like this again. And it is really disheartening to fighting this same old battle here. See if I can reach that bag as well. Oh, yeah. Come on, you can come out. So yeah, it's quite disheartening to do these sort of places, and just keep coming back to it. Even for me, who comes out almost every day litter picking, it is quite disheartening. But I'll give it a bash and give it a bit of a clean up. I'm not in a rush to get home. I just don't want to be out hours here either. And then there's a load of cans there on the green. I don't know if the camera's quite picking them up. There's loads there. We'll get to them in a minute. We'll just do this bit in the meantime, then we'll go over and finish that off. Right, so this is the series of cans that was just been left here. And then there's another little lot just up there. Let's get them in the bag. And one good thing about this is easy litter, as I call it. Easy to pick up. What isn't easy is this wind, which is really whipping up. This is the second pile. Let's just pick them up. I might crush a few down, just because I'm going to need a little bit of space, but as I said before in other videos, it's a bit time consuming. But I am going to need a bit of space to make it back to that gathering point with just 2 bags. As I said before, I wouldn't mind 10p for every can. 20p would be a right bonus. 10p would be enough. I'd be able to go to the same bank as Bill Gates and make a deposit. I'll make a deposit, Bill. Come out of the way, please, mate. Got quite a bit to be putting in. Good lad. Right, that'll do for that. Wasn't really coming here to do that today. I'm going to do this roundabout soon, and then on the other side of it, that's a notorious spot as well. I haven't done it for a little while. Got to be careful, I'm in the middle of the bloody road here. So yeah, I'm going to go and do that on a video. It's not my immediate plan, but we'll get there at some point. For now, we've made the turn round, and that way home. I have said this in a previous video, but I do mean it. I'm over in April. I think I'm going to come out. I think it's Sunday the 13th of April I'm planning to come out to Los Angeles. We're going over for a wedding. So the plan is to do a bit of litter picking with my my audience. So if you're in the United States, especially the Los Angeles area, because it's a big place, and you think there's a litter pick we could do together, let me know in the comments. It'd be great to do something different. Hopefully you're not having the same litter problems as we do here. Unfortunately in the UK, litter is becoming a massive issue. It's just becoming like a failed state. Everyone, so that's bags 5 and 6 and 3 and 4 there, as well as the man from the council. Put some fresh bags on. That wind is really gusting. Look, I'm blowing the bags inside out. I need some weight. Maybe if I turn it round a bit. Oh, that's a bit better. Just need to get some weight in it. I was going to say, if you're new to the channel, thank you for watching and subscribing. Oh, that wind's really strong. Thanks for watching and subscribing if you're new to the channel. You might have seen some pictures crop up randomly. So they are pictures of other jobs that I've done outside of YouTube on my other litter picking exploits. I'll probably do a YouTube video about 3 every 2 weeks. So it's good to have you along, joining in. I think I'll pull this for the moment. It's so windy. Until I get some weight in it, it's going to blow everywhere. So I'm about half a mile from the finish now, and as you can see, even though the council man's been, I've still done 6 bags so far, just going up there and back. It's mind-boggling, isn't it? Mind-boggling. And I haven't spoke about my film review yet either. So without any further ado, let's speak about the film I watched last night, which was called Twisters. I will put a caption up for you right now. Twisters 2024. There's not really much I can say about it. I lost interest in it quite quickly. It was not a classic, let's just put it this way. If you saw the you saw the 1990 Twister, I think it was called, with Bill Paxman, I think. Helen Hunt. That wasn't bad. This is a poor version of it. It's it was predictable, and it was boring, to be honest. After about 45 minutes, I'd lost interest in it altogether. I persevered with it, but it's not going to get a great score from me. It's only going to get a 4 out of 10. Not really one to shout from the rooftops about. But if you're into that, if you haven't seen the original, I'd watch the original, made in the 1990s. That was called Twister, I think. But this was called Twisters. But yeah, not a great film. I won't be shouting from the rooftops about it, and I'm never going to ever mention it ever again. And I'm looking forward to my dinner tonight. Cooked some fish actually the other day, which I bought from Costco's. Haddock. Had some rice left over, so come over here, you bugger. So yeah, I'm looking forward to my dinner. I'm getting a bit peckish now. Could do with losing a bit of weight. Got on about a stone. A stone, wow. Stone is 14 pounds. For those not familiar with the British weight system. I've put on about a stone since about May. Too many cakes, too many trips to France, too many lovely cakes. Let's see what's here behind the tree. There's always something here. Cans. Oh yeah, look. Never to disappoint, this one. I could tell you which litter is probably going to be here. I've been doing it for so long. Oh dear. Got a spider's web in the face leaning in there. Yeah. Yuck. Not really what I wanted for dinner. Spider's web.
This road is very dirty.
Listen, love. Listen, love. I don't work for the council.
Okay.
I don't work for the council. I'm a volunteer,
Okay.
and I've given up with this road.
Okay.
I've cleaned it and cleaned it and cleaned it, and the residents don't want it clean, love. So they can just live in it, I'm afraid. Lady was asking if I could report it. Probably thought I worked for the council, which I don't, obviously. But I said, as I was just explaining before I bumped into her, I've given up with that road, basically. I might just do as far as the yellow lines go down, and that's only to stop it blowing onto this road. That will save me work in the future. But I'm not reporting it for them. They can make the phone call if they want. There's no hope for that road. I must have cleaned it. How long have I been litter picking? Nearly 5 years. I must have cleaned it. Ooh. At least. Let's just go and have a look. See if the fly tip's there. I must have cleaned it at least 1,200 times. And every time I clean it, it looks like absolute crap within a few days. So she's kindly asked me if I can report it, but I'm not going to. Obviously the residents of this road just don't care. And if they don't care, I'm not going to care. What they need to do is get together. They need to get together and either litter pick it themselves, get off their arses and litter pick it themselves, or start having some sort of consortium from the people who are leaving this litter. And it's not people from outside this road. People in this road are doing it. I'll just do this little bit. Even that I begrudge doing nowadays. But it'll just save it all blowing out here and me picking it up from this street tomorrow or something when I'm out on another litter pick. I'm having a whinge, ain't I? Oh well. It's all in good spirit. But there's a saying, ain't there? You can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And that sort of saying applies to that road. You can clean up for them, but ultimately you can't clean up for them indefinitely. So I'm right near the end now. I'm going to empty these bags. I think what I'll do is I'll just walk them up to the green where I left bags 1 and 2, because the council have removed the local bin up here. I'll show you real quick. Let's get a little bit closer. So yeah, the bin that's been here for years has been removed by the council. It hasn't stopped it all entirely yet. It's only been removed this week, but it's really stopped a lot of it. These residents were dumping their household waste here. It just pile up and pile up. So the council have obviously just decided they've had enough. That was an untimely run out of battery moment. So yeah, as I was saying, the council's taken away that bin and it's cut down on all the households that were just leaving their household waste outside it. It's only been gone a week, so there are a couple of bits and bobs still left there, but mass improvement. Sometimes, believe it or not, taking away a bin makes the problem better, not worse. My friend once said to me, they need more bins, and I said to him, from my house there are 36 bins within 500 metres. And he was like, oh no, 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 you're talking rubbish. So we went out and counted them, and I was wrong. There was 37 bins within 500 metres. In any direction of my house, 37 bins. There's definitely 36 now though, because they've removed that one. Anyway, let's go and dump this. Enough of my waffle for one day. And let's go and have a cup of tea. Right everyone, there's bags 7 and 8. There's bags 1 and 2. And this is obviously what the council man's done today. So I've taken a picture of it. I will report it just in case. Get picked up tomorrow. So that's 8 bags in total. We've walked all the way down to Ballsbridge Tesco's and back. Thanks for joining me on the journey. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have. It's got me out for a nice stroll as well, and it looks like I'm just about to beat the rain, which looks about 5 minutes away by the looks of things. So I'm going to go home, have my dinner. Thank you very, very much for watching. Join me on the next exciting episode, and until then, take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you on the next one.